High School students will use an antique car to travel from Detroit to Daytona in a competition called the Great Race.
In this week's checkup on the Great Race, Fox 23's Carrie Rollins tells us how the students are learning to navigate from a Catskill man who drove the race back in '88.
It basically started out the same.
He did it 15 years ago. David Carl of Catskill, part of a Great Race team back in 1988, in the driver's seat of this antique car.
We went from Disneyland in California to Boston, but I only made it 4 days and had to drop out.
Now Carl is passing the baton, sharing some very important tips with the team from Colony High School, preparing to make their own trip from Detroit to Daytona in this Ford 1928 Model A Speedster.
Because everything's generated by the computer for this race.
They're doing quite well. It's a nice light car. It should be able to do the speed it needs to do.
David has helped the students in the navigation end of things because he can give them pointers on ways that they can calculate how far we've gone, because we will be without an odometer.
David says, believe it or not, though this car is the means of transportation from Detroit to Daytona, it doesn't actually play the most important part in winning the race.
It's all got to be teamwork. Everybody has to do their job.
Long, grueling hours behind the wheel and unknown mechanical problems along the journey, these students preparing for whatever may cross their paths.
I think the navigating will be the hardest part, because you're going to be you're in an old car for 8 hours a day. It's going to take a toll on you. You're going to get tired.
Looking forward to the highlights, the small towns and big-hearted fans awaiting the arrival of the Great Race teams. Hearty welcomes all along the way with beautiful countryside all around.
So you guys got anything hidden in here?
Or you will.
Giving students a journey to look forward to, and David Carl a trip he'll remember forever.
Other than a day that goes by, I don't remember some little part about it.
Especially on days like today. For the Fox 23 News Great Race, I'm Carrie Rollins.